And you lose yourself. Yeah, that is true. But that's my fear
Because
of
then,
the money.
because there's a whole other thing too, right? Like that's a whole other side of relationships that like people can have problems with is that when you have really clear driven, focused people, they don't have time for their family.
Hmm.
So it's like on one end, they want money and they want success, but they don't want you
Hmm.
to be present in the relationship.
Yeah, cause that's what I was saying to old girl, my ex. She wants that. She wants to be sugar babied and have a guy do everything for her and all this stuff. And I was like,
Well,
well,
that's different. That's different. Like
I mean, it's not
people don't
different
want their sugar baby. No, it's different. This and what I meant was different in that like
perspective.
well, like a woman, like a wife, for example, like they might complain about how the husband is always busy working and he's never spending time with the family.
Even though she is free and she don't have to do anything and
But
she has money.
the woman might be looking
N-
to
No, not even that.
they
I'm
might
saying the other way, bro. Not
well
that way.
yeah, but that's yeah, those are kind of two different scenarios. But yeah, sugar babies and sugar mamas are be one of them where
Yeah,
they
bro.
don't want
But
to do shit with their life and just sit around and be lazy as fuck and
I
just
mean, but she's not like that though. She's not lazy and want to live off of anybody, but she wants that. It's just a want. And she wanted that from me, and I said I'm not that guy. I'm not in a position to do that for you. So it's like it's
you.
y- y- no, I mean not my bad. She want that from me, but I don't provide that lifestyle or that image. I mean, I guess I look that way.
Because people who want that are usually not like
Real
they're not
people.
looking out for you. Well, they're not looking out for you in your best interest. They're
Yeah,
looking for you as
a tool.
an
A,
opportunity, an
yeah, that's
opportunity.
what I felt like the whole thing was of us meeting was that. Like I had this image that looked like I was gonna be successful to her, and then she grasped onto me thinking that I was just gonna have the steering wheel. When the whole time I just had my dick out while she was sucking it, and I wasn't really trying to get anywhere but waste time until I nutted. Pretty much. Yeah, but she actually is the opposite of that, but she says that. But I know she wants that, but she really is a hard worker. She studies, does like everything fast, no procrastination. She gets a ticket, takes care of it. Like everything's like up to par with everything that she does. Like she's actually very good and intelligent on that aspect of doing shit for herself. Cause she literally did everything herself. She don't have no mom or dad. They weren't really in her life, so she did everything herself. College, going to the military to be an officer. 2 years in college already. She's still going to college. Anyway, like she's doing all that, but it's like okay, if she finds a sugar daddy, what's she just gonna do? Stop all that process that she did and the making of that? I'm pretty sure she's still gonna be working and still like nothing's really working out right now with her finding someone to be with. So it's just like, yeah, it's not like that easy. You think, oh, you're pretty, and it's just gonna be like you're gonna find somebody like that, which is not likely the case. Just I always bring things to perspective and reality of her, and then she's just like against it because it's so real. She don't like hearing that. She just likes hearing what she says and just going with that from the people she interacts with. So I'm like, nah, bro, I'm a dude still. So I'm like, but with her, with that mindset, what I'm trying to tell her is like, I hope you grow out of that because like that's not gonna be a healthy life because I can literally see through her fake smiles. Like she is not happy. She actually is very miserable, and I only can imagine how she feels on her own. And I feel like I can make her happy, but I guess it's not up to me for me to do that when someone's so disconnected with themselves and with the person that is trying to make things work out after infidelity, which is like rarely impossible. Like literally, it's impossible. Like I honestly don't even think that I would want to go visit her because I was supposed to visit her next month for her birthday. So I'm like, I don't think that would have went well anyway. Too much tension between that. Like, oh, you literally doing all this and you literally was with a whole nother woman type thing, and then bring it up as like ammunition any given second. Like, bro, that's too much, bro. That's like mental abuse. Like using something that someone did to you in revenge. So and that's what
Yeah,
that I was dealing with that for
that's
like a
yeah,
whole year, trying to make it work, and it ended on August 13th. But at the same time, it doesn't seem like it because she didn't block me, and
Well, I think at some point you also got to really ask yourself, like, how much do you really
to the point where I would literally fly over there and murder her.
Yeah, but if you're willing to go out and
I'm not though.
anybody else at any point in time, that's gonna hurt somebody.
Hmm.
And for
You lost me. You lost me. Can you reset?
infidelity,
Oh, being with someone and being with a whole nother woman?
yeah, that hurts people.
Yeah, that would hurt me if it happened to me and I found out.
Yeah, like that's not fun. So
Yeah,
trust is a funny
fuck.
thing when it comes to people because for
You never
some
know.
people it can be regained, and for some other people it's a harder thing.
Oh yeah, definitely her.
And
Mm.
well, something like infidelity too is an interesting one because that's an interesting layer of betrayal
Yeah, bro.
and breaking of trust
Un unmendable unless going to the
well,
furthest length.
it's not that
No,
it's
I was not done. I wasn't done. Going through the furthest length to wanting on both parties to make it work and, you know, taking the precautions and steps to get to that point. Because it was only me putting in effort and she wasn't. She was pulling away the whole time. And I
well, I
was
was just
like,
gonna say like I won't say it's not impossible to recover from that, but I would have to say like
it's not likely.
as somebody, it's not that it's not likely even, it's just that like you kind of have to respect the
What?
person's decision to step back from that if that's what happened to them. If they're the victim of that,
But I
then
don't
it's
want
their
to.
decision. What's that?
I didn't want to. I still don't want to.
Well, okay, so were you the one that cheated, or was she the one that cheated?
I did.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. So if she's the one that's making that decision, then as the victim, then you kind of need to respect that decision. Because, like, you can do everything it takes to, like, be sorry and to, like, try to prove to be the better man. But at some point, if she just decides that she doesn't want to be with somebody who did that to her, then
It's
you
done.
kind of have to, you kind of have to respect that decision. Be like, okay, I understand that. And then if time
Yeah, that's
does
what I'm
time
thinking.
time does a crazy thing of doing things, but what you need to do yourself a favor is
Work on
delete
myself.
your messages and stuff. Work
Uh-huh.
on yourself. Don't talk to her. Leave her alone, and don't use that. Don't even use that as like a way to like be like, oh hey, I've been working on myself. Look at me.
Oh yeah, no, that's what I've been
Just
kind of doing.
just really like use it as a time to like get away from her and really start thinking about yourself. And
And
then
don't
whatever
check it.
happens after that, no, because like you said before with like the feelings of certain things with Isaac and stuff. When people feel bad, they're gonna know. It's like I went through something like that similar
Oh,
to
you
Isaac,
mean like
and
feeling energies if someone's on the right path or not?
yeah, and
Yeah, I can definitely feel that because she's always been that type of girl. Like to the point where she knew me to the point where she knew what I was doing at every exact moment of whenever she'll say, I don't know, it's super weird, bro. That's why I was like, bro, I feel like we're gonna be together, but just like she has to experience life. And I feel like me as myself and the things that I did and have like done in the past, because I done some fucked up shit. Like even what Isaac was saying, like I can't get mad at that. I was literally that same person, but never went to like I don't know. I never got prosecuted for things that I did, even to my ex. That she literally dropped for me, because I could have been in jail for like 5 years if she really felt the way how she feels about what she says to me to this day. She's like, I should have just pressed charges on you, man. Like, I should have just did it. She's like, I want you dead. And then next thing you know, she's like, showing me her pussy. I'm like, oh, what? I'm like, I don't get it, bro. Shit, this is like a mental mind fuck of like fuckery of shit that I did that I have to deal with because I'm the one that did the shit. So it's like, what you're saying is true though. Like I literally want to just block her and just forget her because I can do it. But I'm just like I don't want to because I know even before we
you don't even
dated.
have you don't take it as far as like blocker, just like make a concerted effort to like just like step away
Mm.
and use that as like a chance to spend time on yourself, do what you're doing with your YouTube and
And then
just
what?
take care of
A
yourself.
year passed and
Well,
nothing.
it doesn't matter what happens in a year because what happens in a year you'll see all the progress that you've made in a year and you'll be a different man.
So just don't
And
let that her not blocking me and looking at a message if I send it and taking it personal to where I have to react off of emotion and respond to it, thinking that she's gonna contact me and be like, "Baby, come here."
power. Yeah, just don't let her have that kind of power over you. And I know that sounds easier said than done, but
I
sometimes
mean, you're right though, because I really do
at
give
some
that
point you
girl the
want to.
power to where it's just like she feels like, oh, he's never gonna leave. So if I do need to fall back on something, then I can just lean on him.
Well, and at some point you're gonna want to have to give that power to yourself.
I mean, I feel like I've been doing that. I feel
Not
like
again.
I feel. You're funny. You're right. You know how men are.
Baby steps, right? Nobody does it alone.
Yeah, you know how men are. They don't like admitting that they're weak or like in a position that a man wouldn't want to put themselves in. Like how you like who said that? Someone said fuck that bitch. Like yeah, dead ass, fuck her.
That was me. Yeah,
I mean I agree
I
too.
agree.
I would say that to her face if I could, but she'll literally like I don't know like not be on the phone with me no more. Like if I react the way how I used to act towards her, she'll just get flashbacks of how I was in the living with her and when she was pregnant, and I used to like hurt her when she was pregnant because she was like a fucking Super Saiyan version of what she is normal. I can't just take someone yelling at me because she triggers like an emotional factor, fear factor of like my parents yelling at me when I was young. Like, and then I grew up to start yelling at my parents and calling them, cussing them out, and being very disrespectful to them to where we didn't even have a real connection no more, or effort for them to be supportive as parents anymore. I literally disowned them at the time of like when we were like in the beginning phase, and they didn't like her, and then she started like not liking my family, and then it was a time when she started opening up to them, and she was like very caring and loving, and all I did was just like try to fuck girls when she was gone, cause she'll clean up the house and not thinking that she's cheating. I'm like, you cleaned it up too well, and, like over speculating things just because of what I hear in my surroundings and what I've seen in the music and just
Well, then you little
the
self-indulgent
media.
as well, right? Because
And
you're out there kind of doing your own thing,
yeah,
so you're kind of assuming that
she's
she's
doing it
also
too.
doing the same thing.
And yeah, and then she would do that same thing with me too. So I'm like, okay, so I guess we're just both cheating on each other and making it seem like we're not cheating on each other, and she's just good at hiding it, and I'm just not good at it. Like, she can literally see my deleted messages on Instagram. Like, how the fuck can you do that? Like, I don't understand that shit. That was the shit that was like crossing the line. Like, she literally knew who I was talking to, all their names, all this stuff. I was like, what the fuck are you, a fucking agent? Like, that's weird, bro. That's too much control over somebody to literally see a deleted message on Instagram when it's like literally impossible to find information on that. I end up finding it eventually, but it's not accurate. So she must know some Peruvian shit out of like third world country shit that they're more advanced and just knows how to use that shit when she needs to. But I'm just like, I don't need that in my life anyway, but I don't know, bro. She's like my kryptonite, bro. Like, it's like something about her that it's hard for me to just let her go. And just feels like I can just like walk up to her and then have like some type of like impact on her to make her be like, see the real me type thing. Like, I used to see it on like movies or like a scene or something. I know that's not real, but it's just like, I'm pretty sure that's something very like how it used to be back in the day. Like how if someone doesn't get along and you say like a word or say something or something that really connects to them to where they're just like, okay, you're right. I lost myself. Like that type of thing. Like waking somebody up because she doesn't seem like she's really there. Like she sounds like the things that I did to her really did impact the way how she sees things and goes about life now. Like I can see that. And I can feel her energy and see her facial expressions that she really doesn't like me and feels the way how she feels, even though she wants to feel that same feeling and wants, because literally she tried to connect with me, and then I was so into my feelings about what was going on. She like didn't text me for like almost like the whole day, and she's in Peru and she's with her family, and then I didn't hone into my emotions and just literally like was complaining the whole time to her, and then she said, oh, like, oh, I don't want to be around people like you, and that you don't make me happy, and all you do is just try to talk to me to make me feel like down. And I was like, dang, what the fuck? Like, all I was just doing is saying, like, hey, like, I sent you 300, even though you blocked me. And, like, I'm just, like, trying to make sure that you're good, because, like, I'm not just sending that just to send it to you. Like, you're using me, trying to, like, be a man in the situation, but it just came off as if, like, oh, like, you're buying me, or, like, you're getting mad over $300. And she just sent it back and said, bye forever. But reads my message every night, and I'm just like, I never experienced that before. When like girls are done, bro, they're gone forever, bro. Like from the girls I experience, and this one in particular, it's like I don't know, that's how I am. Like, oh, like it'll be times like in the beginning where we won't talk for like 2, 3 months. It'll be like two, three
Let me
months.
ask you this. Let
Two.
me ask you this. Would you really respect anybody that you could do like that you could do that to, that you could just run over and treat like that, and then you would come back to them and they would take you back? Is that really a woman that you would like imagine spending the rest of your life with?
I mean,
Is that something that's okay with you? Do you want like a doormat? Do you want somebody that's just gonna like accept your shit? If you want somebody like that, then that's a different conversation, because then you can find like a tattered, beat down woman who's emotionally been abused. That's not difficult. You can find somebody that's like not healthy. That's different thing. But if you want to do something with your life, if you want to be something, then you know it's kind of a little bit of growing up.
yeah. I mean, that's why I feel
And
like,
don't get me wrong, man. I can talk to you. You're speaking to the choir when it comes to dealing with trauma, dealing with shitty parents, and dealing with a set of cards that you kind of have to deal with. But as men, we have to just take the cards that we're dealt with and deal with it, and live with the life that we're given and make something of it. Because if we go, woe is me, this and that and the other, it's just going to create nothing but excuses for your life moving forward, and then you're always going to create somebody else to blame. That's why you need to learn the skills that is necessary to get you to where you want to be in life. Because if you don't, you're always going to blame somebody else. You're always going to have something else going on in your life that's going to attribute to it, whether it was your dad or your mom's parenting style, or some girl that you beat up, or something, some other shit that made you mad, like, and that's a big thing for guys, right? Because guys, everybody says guys can't control their emotions, guys can't do this and that, and well, if you can be somebody that is an emotional rock, in the sense that they're not going to let the world kind of turn them into a monster,
mm, that's
then that
that's
is
fucking
then
deep,
that
bro.
is then that is then that is it, man. Because it's real easy to let the world turn you into a terrible person. So
Absolutely. It already did.
exactly. So it's what you can do despite what the world does to you, and how you can still be a better person. Because if you go into it knowing that the world is going to hurt you and be a rough place, which it is, then you just have to make it better. And that's a man's job, ultimately, is to make the world a better place. Is to make the world a better place for their family, for their significant others, brothers, sisters, if you have them, and for your significant other. If you don't make the world a better place, if you just make it more difficult for people, then you're ultimately making the world like a net negative. You're not making the world better. You're not bringing it at a net positive. You're making it more difficult.
Yeah, bro. I feel like what you're telling me right now is what my parents felt to tell me the accurate way. I needed this, bro. Definitely, bro. Your words can inspire me to like want to change, bro. Because like it's not like I have an outlet or someone to talk to anymore. Because she was literally the outlet and the person to talk to. Isaac, nah, you can't really talk about personal stuff with him. He'd be like, shut the fuck up, bro. Like he's too manly.
He wants to be able to do it, but he can't.
He's too
He can't
manly.
do it. Well, he can't do it the right way because he will just get too emotional about it.
Yeah, I don't know. He's too manly. Like I know friends that were like when I was like I don't know, like saying I want to kill myself, but obviously not going to. Kind of like to get attention, but really feeling that way for real, but not going to act on it. Kind of like, need someone to vent to. And
Yeah.
they're like, kill yourself, fucking pussy, and you're a fucking bitch, bro. You're a pussy. Like, oh, you have all this stuff and all this like things that we don't have, and you're over here talking about you want to die. Like, you're so ungrateful. Like, trying to make me snap out of it. But it's just like I don't care about my life and my upbringing because you didn't have this or that and this. But it's just like it is something that is true. He's right. Like I need to be grateful for my positioning, my parents, having what I need, having a house above my head. Because when I realized it's like, it's really not easy. If you're making it not easy, like not taking the advice that are positive versus finding something negative in anything that's positive just to avoid being in a better position because that's a purpose like what do they call it when you self-sabotage, yeah, self-sabotaging purposely to make a point when it's like yo you have to live it, and then it's not even to a point where I'm the only one getting affected, and it's also family that gets affected too because they're like dang, it's the point where like it's that scene where they're like, give me one last that shit gives me so much chills. And then boom type thing. That gives me chills, like super super scary scene right there. Like that's how it really is though. But I was purposely being a rebel and being a rebellion towards my parents because the way how they treated me as a kid. Which other people, take that as a grain of salt and, do better with that. Like what you're saying, like being emotional rock and you know, even though things are bad, making things better, whatever life throws at you. Yeah, and I did not hear that until 27 years old in that way, in shape and form, because certain things that people say to me, I don't really comprehend that well. Like, I don't know if you can tell that, but I don't know, bro. I wasn't good in school and retaining and comprehending. I was always in intensive classes, and
You're comprehending just fine.
yeah, but sometimes I.
Well, sometimes it's just a matter of like hearing the words in a certain way, or just people describing it a certain way. But a lot of times too, it's just hearing it from certain people.
Yeah,
You need to hear it from certain people and not from certain people.
yeah, bro.
It really does make all the difference. And the time, I wouldn't worry about the time that you're at right now, because I'll tell you what, man, I really changed my fucking life around a year and a half ago, and I just turned 30. And it's like
Whoa, man, what? That's
there's
you don't
a
sound
lot.
30.
I'm 30. I just turned 30 this year.
Dang, bro. Yeah. See, you got time under your
So
belt.
yeah, and
I
that's
can't.
the
I
thing.
can't imagine. I'm scared of being 30. You know
Ah,
how
I
you,
was scared at 32. But you know
no,
what, man? As soon
but
as my birthday hit, it was like that number was just like any other number too. Like I think I got more scared of 29 than I did of 30, actually, believe it or not.
has anyone ever say, "Oh, you're uncle. Oh, you're old," or "Oh," like say things?
You know what? It's funny because like I've always heard about that term. I mean, I always knew about the term, but I've heard it a lot more recently.
Oh, okay.
Um,
Not like when you were 27, they weren't saying you're old and you're uncle.
ah, yeah. I mean, some
Yeah,
people
they did.
say it kind of like as a, some people said it as a joke and stuff
Who?
like that, but
Who?
oh, just like some friends and stuff and coworkers and
Okay,
stuff.
well
Like,
that's
oh, you know,
that's not
where are you
bad.
from and stuff.
Yeah, that's
But
not bad, but significant, well, someone I consider my significant other and family was saying that to me.
oh well, sometimes people like family will say that as a joke too, because most people know that hitting
Nah,
30 is not like a
I,
favorable thing.
yeah, I don't like it. It made me feel bad and made me not feel good. It made me feel horrible. made me feel bad
weren't ready.
in the position of my life right now. But I know that's this is like not something that's like out of the ordinary, but it's just people that are around me think like I don't know, way deep, like I don't know, like way dramatic than a friend at work when you know you got your shit together and you got your girl at home, but then it didn't work out and then you go back to work, but you still standing on business, making sure bills are paid and everything like that. Versus you're 27 and then you're not gonna be established until you're 50 years old. Like just hearing stuff like that, it's just like, dang, bro, like that's hurtful. It don't
But in
sit
my
well with
opinion,
me.
man, like the rules of engagement are so different now. So when you're hearing people that are older than you like say that,
Not even
sometimes
older.
it
That's
makes
like
me
younger
scared.
people. Younger people.
Well, yeah,
Like that's what what's her name said. My ex said. It's like she was just like trying to
life
take
isn't just a
strip me away from my manliness,
yeah.
my
Yeah,
dominance. Yeah.
don't worry about what they say. There's
And
always
then
going to
my
be people
parents
that
too. My parents too.
try and knock people down
And
whenever
my
they can,
sisters.
and life isn't
Yeah.
a race. There's always going to be somebody that's better. There's always going to be somebody that's better looking. Always going to be a taller, stronger, more successful person
Yep.
in front of you.
There's
And
no
there's
balance.
millions of us, right?
Yep.
There's billions of us.
It's
There's always going to be somebody better.
it's no balance, bro.
That yeah, and
These people need to be nerfed.
I think there's some solace and some peace when you like come to accept that, because as soon as you accept that and you realize that the words that people say like that when they try to get at you like that, when they try to get on your skin like, oh, you're not where you need to be in life, those people are so fucking terrified of that themselves that they're just projecting.
Yeah,
They might
that's
be,
what
and sure, they might be more ahead of you when they say that, but they're not in reality, they're not comparing themselves
I'm.
to you. They're comparing themselves to somebody else that they aren't even close to, and they're the ones that are terrified. So, the reality is that life is all, we're all on our own track. It's not a race that everybody's on the same thing of. There's a big misconception there. It's
Yeah.
all just about you and the next day, you and the next person you were the day before. And if you can be better than that person, if you can get a step forward from that person, you're going to be fine. That's what it really all comes down to.
You the next
It's
day
not
and
that
you the what?
if you can get two steps ahead or even one step ahead of the person that you were the day before, so just like making those small little wins on a day-to-day basis, that's what really matters, because that's just showing that you're trying and that you're trying to improve yourself. You don't need to win by a mile every day. You don't need to, you don't need to you don't need to have a major win to be successful. You just need stacks of little ones. You need to be consistent, and you need to just keep going towards the big goal, whatever that is for you, whether it's to be healthier or to, you know,
Bro, that gives more
just
and
kind of all come together at
that
once.
gives life a more sense of, purpose, in my opinion. I mean, people say that all the time, but the way how you're saying it sounds more achievable and more realistic than how people would say things, even if they are older or younger. But like,
Well, shit, man,
that's
that's
crazy.
how I had to
It's
do
like
that
this
too.
night.
Because when I
It's like,
lost 130 pounds, man, I didn't do it all at once. I had to do that in time, and shit, I still did it pretty fucking fast, but I was
right,
committed to it, and
right.
it's, just like anything else in life, man, you just have to keep doing it, and you see the progress slowly. It doesn't come immediately.
Right. It kind of makes me think that Isaac really didn't get kicked out and that he just wanted us to have a one-on-one. That's how Isaac is, bro. And he's weird like that, bro. I seen him do some amazing and immaculate things. That man is amazing. Like he's a good guy, more down to heart type guy. He might say the things he say and comes off a certain way, but I mean,
He doesn't give a fuck.
I know that type of personality from like a mile away, bro. I like that type of energy and vibe. Keeps you on your toes. Like you can't have, tough, soft skin in this world, and being around him, you have to have some tough ass skin, bro. Like definitely. And army life is not, soft. It's very
And I think that's where a lot of
vivid and
his
vulgar.
love comes from, is that it really does come from the realization that the world is tough, and that
Right.
you have to